Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a comparison between the Gucci Ophidia Medium Tote and the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM. I'm going to be doing the monogram versus monogram comparison. I'm going to start off with a size and weight comparison and then get into like an overview of each bag and then talk about pros and cons and which bag I prefer. If that's something that you're interested in, then just keep on watching. Alright, so I'm going to start off with the Gucci Ophidia Tote. This bag measures 18 inches across the top, 14 inches across the bottom, 10 inches tall, and 6-inch wide. This bag weighs about 1.35 pounds. The Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM measures 18 inches across the top, 12.5 inches across the bottom, 11 inches tall, and 6.5 inches wide. This bag weighs about 1.18 pounds. The strap drop on the Ophidia Tote is about 10 inches and the strap drop on the Neverfull is about 8.5. The Gucci one is a little bit heavier and it has a longer strap drop, but I think from far away they're essentially the same size. Now let's take a closer look at the Gucci Ophidia Tote. This bag is pretty basic. There's no exterior pockets and it's covered in this GG monogram. It also has this fabric-like detail, this red and green like signature Gucci look / color, and it goes all the way to the back of the bag. This bag has a magnetic closure and the interior is this beige microfiber with suede-like lining. And this bag has two pockets. It has a zipper compartment at the back here. And then it has another pocket on the other side. And then here's the overview of the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. Once again, it's very basic. It has no exterior pockets, but it does have this two side strings that you can change the look of the bag if you want to. This bag has a clip closure, and then it has a textile fabric interior. And with the Neverfull, you can actually pick your interior color. I chose beige. I think that's the cutest one in my opinion, but they also have a red one. There's a pink one. I think it's called like peony. I don't know how to say it. But it only has one interior pocket, which is at the back here. And this pocket can actually be flipped out on the Neverfull. I'm not sure why, but that's how it's made. And then with the Neverfull, it comes with a pouch. It also has a D-ring that you can attach the pouch to or just anything you want. Alright, so after using both of these bags, I want to say they have their own pros and cons. I'm going to start off with what I like about the Gucci one over the Louis Vuitton one. And the first thing is the straps. So the Gucci one, like I said, has a longer strap drop. And the strap of this bag is a lot thicker. So if you're carrying a lot of stuff, this bag is going to be a lot more comfortable for you. Another thing that I really like about this bag is the interior pocket, the second interior pocket. This one right here. I like that it's big enough to fit my phone. And I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max, so I want to say it's going to fit most phones out there, unless you have like a very ridiculously large phone. I think for such a big bag like this, having that extra compartment for your phone is very useful. I like that it's on the opposite side. So when you're carrying this bag, you can just open it like this and you can access that pocket versus having to dig in the zipper compartment. Like, it's kind of awkward. And then another thing that I like about this bag is that it's very carefree. It's water resistant. Compared to the Neverfull, it has vachetta leather, so you just have to be a little bit more careful. Like, you don't want to carry it in the rain and stuff like that. I think that's the main reason why I even got this bag. I live in Washington and it rains a lot here, and so sometimes I want to take my Neverfull, but it's raining and I just can't. So I just love how carefree this bag is. Alright, so now let's talk about what I like more about the Neverfull. The first thing is that this bag is more structured. So this bag has a base. Like, if you look on the bottom, it actually has its own separate canvas. Versus the Gucci one, it's just one piece of canvas. So the bag has a more slouchier look. And it's just a personal preference, but I like that this bag is a little bit more structured. It sits on its own a lot better. So while I prefer the exterior and carefreeness of the Gucci tote, I prefer the interior of this bag. The Gucci one, it's very light, so it could get dirty easier. And I don't like that the interior cloth of the Gucci one pops out. Like, you can flip it inside out. I guess it's a good thing that you can do that and clean it. But for me, I prefer one that sticks with the bag. I just love the way that Louis Vuitton does their interior linings. I feel like you really just get to utilize all of the space in there. Next, I feel like you get more with the Neverfull than the Gucci. So the Neverfull is more expensive, but it comes with the extra pouch. And I love these side strings because you get a stitch in the back. So essentially you're getting 3 different looks. Like, you can do it like this, you can stitch it in and it looks like a bucket bag, or you could just carry this pouch by itself. While for the Gucci one, it's just the tote bag and that's all you get, and you can't really do much other than that. I couldn't find the price of the medium Gucci Ophidia online, but the Louis Vuitton Neverfull is currently going for $2,170. And then a large Gucci Ophidia Tote is going for $1,820. So that's about like a $300 difference, but I still feel like the Neverfull, like, you really just get more with it. And then the last thing is I just prefer the aesthetic of the Louis Vuitton Neverfull more when I'm doing like outfit inspirations. I feel like this one is just more of my style. I feel like a lot of people say that the Louis Vuitton is too loud and, you know, it's overdone and stuff like that. But I personally feel like the Gucci one is a little bit too loud for me. And I'm not against monogram or anything, but I feel like it's the exterior like fabric lining detail that makes the bag feel very like in your face that I'm just not a huge fan of. Alright, so what's the verdict? Which bag do I prefer? And if you guys can't already tell, I 100% prefer the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I think what's most important to me is the aesthetic and the structure of this bag. You know, overall, I think I dress pretty casual, and so this one just fits my lifestyle a little better. I purchased another Neverfull, and I think that just speaks volume to how obsessed I am with this bag. I did already sell this bag. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be packaging it after this video. I think I just wanted to sit down and wrap up my thoughts with this bag because I did really enjoy just having her and using her. Like, I'm very glad I owned it and got to play around with it, but it's just not really my aesthetic, like I said, and I was able to sell it for the full price that I got this bag for. It's not a bag that I see coming back to my collection. Like, I think that's why I'm deciding to let it go. Alright, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and watched it to the very end. Make sure to give me a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you like bag related content. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!